Banana for trivia.
I don't know what to say.
I know the movie's a flashback to the 50s. I was having a flashback to the late 60s there. Whoa.
Hey, everybody, I'm Chris, and this is AFA Top Banana Trivia, and we're here with James. Heaven's on her way. I'm sure Kelly's getting ready, and we're doing Greece trivia. So
That's right.
And tonight,
the capital is still Athens, right?
Yeah, it's still Athens.
And it's on the Aegean Sea, right? Yes. Okay. Just making sure.
So tonight, we are doing open invite. So if anybody wants to come in and join us, and I'll put that in here in just a second. Anybody can, I'm going to post a link up the top.
Got some fabulous people already in chat too.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. I see a real ringer in the group already.
There's a ringer already?
Yeah, Emily Rose is here. I've played trivia with her on other channels. She is absolutely brilliant. Hi, Emily.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I know Emily. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go ahead and we'll say hi to everybody. We got Byron Chandler's in the chat. Hey, Byron.
Hello,
We
Byron.
got Mandy Adams.
Hi, Mandy.
Let's see who else. We got Kevin from Kevin's Theme Park Adventure. Hey, Kevin.
Another
Oops, I hit the wrong one. There we go. Let's see. We got Sandy Birdwell, 2427.
2427. Hi, Sandy.
We got Jonathan Chong, who was a co-champion last week with James.
That's right.
And I'm looking to see if we got anybody different. I don't see anybody so far. So as people come in, I will pop the banner up. That ain't the banner.
Oh my goodness. Emily Rose says she's seen this movie more than 100 times and it's her all-time favorite. I think Jonathan and Kevin, I think we have our work cut out for us. I think Emily's going to wax our tails.
There's Heaven.
Hi, Heaven.
Hi.
Nice to see you, hon.
Did you get did you get everything?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Because if we do have a tiebreaker, I didn't make a card for that. I just have you read it.
Okay.
At the end.
Evan, can you confirm or deny reports that you were actually recently a skipper on the cruise?
Yeah, I got trained in February, so
good for you.
Yeah,
that had to be real cool. Congratulations on doing that.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I was trained in February. Tried to do a video that I could send, but just kept it didn't go well every time. So I've never done anything with a video. Also, I was hoping that the first time my dad saw my cruise would be live since it's his favorite, but that obviously didn't happen.
I'm sure it's going to happen.
No, I said the first time you saw my cruise would be live.
I just watched a little bit of it. I didn't see it all.
So you still saw my cruise. And
I'll be right back. Hey.
There she is.
Did you say you'd be right back?
I guess so.
So I did remember to put it on ultra low latency. So
we should go quick tonight. All right.
But I don't know. I don't really want, since this is Kelly's thing, I really don't want to start this without her. You know what I mean?
I do.
There she is. She's back. All right. So we're doing Greece.
Look at me, I'm Sandra Dee.
Lousing with virginity.
We got so tonight.
I'm even wearing my double shoes.
Saddle shoes. Look at you.
Yes.
What an ankle, I tell you.
Hey, Jonathan Mays. Sorry, I
Jonathan
need to
Mays is here.
talking
And
yeah, we got Jonathan Mays.
Hi,
We got
Jonathan.
Catherine Wilby.
Catherine,
La
La Presidente. How are you, Catherine? Always good to see you.
So, but
We love Catherine. And
we have round one. We have 10 multiple choice questions, each worth 1 point. Round two, we have name the T-Bird or the Pink Lady.
Woo!
Those are worth 2 points. And the last round is 10 questions, which are worth 3 points apiece. And we do have tiebreaker questions because I have a feeling that might happen tonight.
Well, we got a good competition out there tonight, fans. So buckle up and get ready.
hi,
And before we
everyone.
get started, hey, Chris has got 976 plus subscribers. If you haven't subscribed,
Do it.
get on board. Do it right now. Help us out, and we'll push him over that magical 1,000 number. Please subscribe.
Anthony the Molar Man, thank you for coming in. I went in.
He does amazing things with his mouth.
Yes, I actually went in and I actually I watched a little bit of his. Is it Name This Tune that he does? If I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sitting there. I'm like, how's he gonna do this without getting hit by YouTube? And then I was like, oh my gosh, I was really impressed.
It's amazing.
But are we ready for question number one?
We are.
Sure.
All right. This might be a hard one.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Question number one. Where did Kaniki work over the summer? Was it A, Walmart, B, Bargain City, C, Best Buy, or D, PriceSmart?
Got it.
I had to look this one up.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, there's no copyright on your teeth. Correcting. All right, chat. You can enter your answer.
Come on, chat. It's all right. Total guesses are absolutely good. There's So Cargo.
Hey, it's her idea for the stream, so I'm so glad
That's right.
Yeah. Once again, guys, if you
Ethel
didn't
is
know,
here.
if you want to come in and join us live, pinned at the top, there is the invitation. So if you want to come in, you can come in and join us live. So it looks like we're getting a lot of our answers in. You scared me there for a second, James. I thought my mic was whistling. I was like, what did
I was
do?
trying to whistle Sandra D there.
Oh, okay. All right. It looks like we got most of everybody in. So, James, what do you have?
Hi,
I have
Jonathan.
B, Bargain City.
All right. Hey, Brian. Thanks for coming in. Kelly?
I'm going to say Bargain City as well.
All right. Heaven, the answer?
B, Bargain City.
Ba-boom. And they're off.
I really thought that would be a tough one. I really did.
Well, the D was kind of close to it, so it was like, yeah.
I knew it wasn't Walmart
No, there
Or
wasn't any
Best
Walmart
Buy.
in 1957.
or Best Buy. Oh, here we go. We got Jonathan Mays is coming in. Hey, Jonathan.
I don't see him yet.
No. He'll probably be here in just a few seconds.
Okay.
But all right, Hev, did you get him? Did you get it marked down?
Yeah, I'm just gonna double check that I got everyone.
All right. So are we ready for question number 2 then?
Yep.
All right. Question number 2. Which character is shown shuffling cards during the announcements at the beginning of the movie? Is it A, Kaniki, B, Rizzo, C, Frenchie, or D, Danny? And I know Frenchie is spelled wrong. I have some misspellings in here.
Well, that's it.
And you didn't choose to fix it.
I didn't notice it until I was sending the notes to you. And by then, these were already made.
Does she spell it with a Y?
Yeah. All right, chat, you can put in your answer.
Grease lightning, go grease lightning.
What
Yeah.
All right, here
Okay,
comes
was
our
the
answers. We still got Jonathan in there. I'm gonna remove him until he comes in. If he comes in completely. All right. I'm gonna say we got mostly everybody.
Alrighty.
All right. So what do you have, James?
A, Kaniki.
All right. Kelly?
It's Kaneki.
Heaven?
Rizzo.
It was Rizzo.
Oh, Rizzo.
Rizzo is Jones.
I thought it was Kaneki too.
I did too.
Yes.
We just
And
watched
so did
it.
most of chat.
And I know this for a fact because I went back and looked through the announcements on YouTube and watched and seen who it was who was shuffling cards, and it was Rizzo.
All right, keeping us on our toes there, Chris.
All right. Are we ready for question number 3? Or Heaven, you ready? You got every? Well, I guess that should have been a simple one.
No one got it.
All right.
Like I just can't picture it.
So I was
It's true.
before we
I'm
move
sure
on.
it's true.
I was telling James. I remember when I was a kid, my aunt took me to me and my brother and my cousin to the drive-in to see this.
It's a great film to see on the drive-in too,
Yeah.
because it has a drive-in scene in it.
I do have a private message from Jonathan, so I don't know if something happened where he couldn't get in or what. But
Gotta make sure his camera is enabled.
Make sure-
Sometimes my camera will disable.
oh, okay. So it's showing that he's got himself on mute. So I'm gonna take a guess.
It could, yeah. That's what sometimes when it'll be my camera and my audio will just disable.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Are we ready for question number 3?
We
Yes.
All right. Question number 3. Who convinced Sandy to try out for cheerleading? Was it A, Frenchie, B, Danny, C, Miss McGee, or D, Patty?
Do we get extra points for last name?
Ooh.
No extra points for last name. All right, chat, you can put your answers in. Extra points
Good
for
job,
last name.
I missed the last one. I need to make a
Well, we all
point.
did. So we're all tied
Well,
right
but
now.
I want to win.
It'd be
Oh,
delightful
by
to
the way,
have
Chris, the show on Sunday was so fun. You and Margie were just fantastic. If anybody missed them on the Newlywed Game, they were amazing. So funny.
Okay, he says he's on. I just don't think he's on camera. So he can. That's fine, Jonathan. We'll take you. All right. Now my microphone is. All right, no problem. You there, Jonathan?
Yep.
All right, awesome.
Oh, that's okay.
All
Hi,
right.
Jonathan.
So here we go. All right, you've already put your answer in the chat, so we won't need to ask you for this one, correct? All right. So, James, what do you have?
I have D, Patty Simcox.
All right.
Oh,
Kel?
you just had to beat me to it. Patty Simcox.
Heaven, and the answer is?
It is D, Patty.
All right. So this next one, Jonathan, we'll just ask you right here instead of having you type it in the chat, if that's all right. All right. Patty Simcock. She did not. I don't know. Was she supposed to be like? She was supposed to be like your typical girl. Is that what she was supposed to be like?
No, she was the typical prom queen, cheerleader, student council member, the kind that would tell on you if you were smoking in the boys' room.
I identify with her.
So she's a kiss up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being teacher's pet.
Teacher's pet. All right. Are we ready for question number 4?
We are.
Are you good, Hev?
Yep.
Question number 4. When Sandy is in the office on the first day of school, what item is the nurse missing? Is it A, bandages, B, castor oil, C, rubbing alcohol, or D, ice compress?
This is hard, actually. I thought it was going to be like...
No, she makes a big point as they're rambling around the office.
Yeah.
Saying that it's the first day of school and already she's missing this. It's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, I remember. Is it funny because of what she's missing?
I think so, but...
All right, chat, you can put your answer in.
Hi, Ellie.
Oh, Jonathan put his... All right. So it looks like I think we got most of our answers in.
All right.
So Jonathan already answered. So he answered in the chat, didn't you? I think so.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Okay. All right. So what do you have?
B, castor oil.
All right.
Castor oil. It is castor oil.
Heaven?
The answer is B, castor oil.
Did you ever have your mother give that to you?
No.
Yes, and I don't think they actually do it in schools anymore, but they still make it.
Doesn't it make you vomit?
Among other things.
Dogs are allergic to it. But it's also in like Vicks and stuff.
Yeah.
That's how I found that out, because I needed to use Vicks one night, and Freya kept trying to lick me, and I looked it up, and it said that it's highly toxic to dogs.
Oh wow.
Good to know.
Yeah. Yeah. Now our little dog right now, he's got a rash, and somebody said to give him Benadryl.
Dogs can take Benadryl.
Yeah.
I remember my vet.
So we had to figure out how much we could give to him. So my
Yeah.
wife, yeah, and I'm like, it's like so much to how much they weigh.
Yeah.
So Margie figured it out, and I'm like, "You're giving him Benadryl?" And she goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "He's going to be out for the night." I said,
Yeah.
"If I take Benadryl, I'm out."
Yeah.
He was up running around like it was nothing. It was like, I'm like, how are you not out? But
That's funny.
yeah,
I had a dog that was allergic to grass.
Oh wow, I had a soldier that was allergic to grass.
I had my mother write a note that I was allergic to grass, so I would not have to do PE.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Nobody wants to be sweating out there in PE.
Benadryl makes cargo hyper.
You know, Cargo, do you have ADD? Because I have ADD, and Benadryl makes me hyper too. And like stimulants of any kind put me to sleep. So, and I had a doctor tell me that if you have ADD, some people, like it
Are you
gives
saying
you
my
the
dog has
opposite effect.
ADD? Is that what you're saying?
Would that shock you?
What's that, Heaven?
Would that shock you?
Yeah, my dog has ADD.
Yes.
All right. We're ready for question number 5.
Yeah, bring it on.
Question number 5. How did Frenchie get her nickname? Was it A, she can French inhale? B, she studied a semester in France? C, she makes out with every guy she meets, or D, she nearly failed her French class?
Well, let's see. It's a combination.
Beauty school dropout.
All right, chat, you can put your answers in.
Pretty impressive.
I know,
Yeah,
everyone's so
a lot of
smart.
A lot of people know this movie.
Is there all of the above? All right. Let's see. So let's go with Jonathan Mays. Jonathan, what do you say the answer is?
It's gonna be B.
You gonna say B?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. James?
Pick me.
Hey, she
All right.
French inhaled.
It's actually French exhale when she goes like this. She's
Yeah, but
blowing it out.
But she sucks it back up her nose.
Yes, it's a French inhale. Yeah.
Is that what it is? I thought it was just this look on her face.
No, she puffs it out her mouth and drags it in her nose. That's called French
All
inhaled.
right.
Well, I don't smoke, so I guess.
Kevin, what is the correct answer?
But
Was that Kelly's answer?
Was that your Kevin?
Yes, French.
Yes.
It is A, French inhale.
There you go. French inhale.
So they blow
Good
it
job,
out their
Chad.
mouth like this and then breathe it in their nose.
It doesn't
Ew.
matter how you blow it out of your mouth. It's just that you waterfall it up or I guess reverse waterfall it up your nose.
Yep.
Probably more than likely they don't inhale from their mouth. They do like a cigar and just hold the smoke in their mouth and then drag it.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, Debbie, thanks for coming in.
Debbie Bernfeld. I'm the
Sweet
same.
Debbie.
Good things come in small packages.
And
Hi,
hi,
honey.
Kevin.
Oh, I hit Kevin's. His popped up. Kevin's been in here. I meant to hit Debbie's.
It moves on you. That happens to me all the time.
Well, let me ask you a question on that. I see you go through yours like it's like you've automatically got it hit where it highlights as you go through. Are you doing something with that? Is there something there you're doing, or
What am I doing? What?
whenever I've watched your live streams, you pop people's stuff up so quickly, and I'm like, is she got something where it just automatically highlights the next one? And I'm like, how is she doing that?
I have ADD. I'm hyper.
She also is, you won't admit it, but she is a spectacular multitask. She can do 3 or 4 things at
I
once.
think it's a woman thing. We are just born multitaskers.
I was like, is there a thing on here that I have not found that you can do that? All right. Are we ready for question number 5?
I thought we just did 5.
Did we?
We did,
Yes, we
yeah.
did. All right.
Oh my goodness,
I forgot
James,
to flip it.
you're paying attention. I have no idea what.
Okay,
number
I'm
we're
going to
on.
warn you, there is a misspelling in this. So if you look at it and you think then it is a misspelling. It's not. So Heaven got the correct spelling in her answers because I corrected it there. These were already made by the time I found them. So
It's okay. We are not going to grade you on this.
all right. So here we go. Question number 6. In the
We'll
song
just talk
Grease-
about you behind your back.
in the song Greased Lightning in the actual movie, in what order does Danny describe the possibilities for the car? Is it A, ultramatic, systematic, hydromatic? Is it B, automatic, hydromatic, ultramatic? Is it C, hydromatic, systematic, ultramatic? Or is it D, systematic, hydromatic, ultramatic?
All right.
That one you really got to think about. How did that go?
Okay.
All right, chat, you can put your answers in. Jonathan, come again.
Hey, Rachel, how are you?
Hi,
Hey,
Rachel.
Rachel. That's fine. I understand. Did I mention Emily Rose? I know James did, but I don't remember if I said hello to Emily.
Yeah, she's a fantastic trivia player.
So from what I understand, when it comes to this order, it's different from the movie than what it is for the Broadway show, too.
It is. Yes, it is. Although in the Broadway production, they actually have a car out there. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Wait,
All right.
wait. Put those up again.
Once again. All right.
Yeah. I've okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but
All right. Let's start with Jonathan. Jonathan, what did you have?
C.
You got C. All right. James?
C.
James says C. All right. Kelly?
I'm gonna go with C.
You're going to go with C. All right.
Mhm.
Heaven, and the correct answer is?
D. Systematic, hydromatic, automatic.
See, I'm confused because I thought it was automatic, systematic, hydromatic.
You know, Kelly, I thought the same way you did. And guess what?
It's
I went back and I watched it.
So maybe I'm being influenced by the Broadway show. I don't know.
I don't know.
I was like,
I've
I'm
never
so
seen the
confused.
Broadway show, but I
I
did.
thought it started with automatic and ended with hydromatic.
Because when
And
I
was like,
seen the correct answer for this, I'm like, are they sure? And I went and I watched the YouTube video for Grease Lightning, or not the video, but the clip
Yeah.
on, and it was systematic, hydromatic, ultramatic.
Okay. So no automatic.
Somebody in chat got it.
Good.
Kevin got it.
Who got it?
Good job.
Kevin.
Kevin
Nice
got
job, Kevin.
Good job, Kevin.
But yeah, I figured that would be a tough one because it was like it's getting all those in the right order, and then some of them aren't in there. I think automatic might be that might be in the Broadway.
No, automatic is not in the Broadway.
It's not in Broadway. Okay.
Not at all, because there was no automatic cars in '57.
Now originally
They were all-
in the musical, the guy that plays Kaneki was
Sang it.
Danny.
Right,
Yes.
right. On a road tour, not on Broadway, on a
Was
road
it
tour.
Jeff Conway? Is that his name?
Jeff Conaway, yep. Poor guy died of
Yeah.
complications from addictions.
Probably the thing I remember the most is from the TV show Taxi.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Did you get everybody then have?
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to question number 7.
Real quick. In the Broadway musical, it's automatic, systematic, hydromatic.
Oh, so
Okay, that's where I don't know. Somehow I got influenced by that.
But then again,
I
you know,
know it said
depending on
automatic.
it could have been changed through different musicals too as
Mhm.
well. So
That's cool,
All right.
Emily. He has a Pink Lady's jacket.
oh wow.
Oh, nice.
All right. Here we go. Question number 7. Which of the following characters did not appear as an angel, backup singer, and beauty school dropout? Was it A, Rizzo, B, Kaneki, C, Marty, or D, Sonny?
Oh, these are hard, but I think I know.
All right, chat, you can put your answers in. We should do trivia for the Music Man movie, another musical. That would be hard. That would be hard for me, Jonathan, due to the fact I have never seen that.
I've never seen it. Come here.
76 trombones led the big parade.
Hi, Emily Rose.
Then again, I may have seen it a long time ago. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Hey, while our votes are rolling in, let me remind you, if you have not already subscribed to Chris, please do so. He's getting tantalizingly close to 1,000 subscribers, and we'd love to push him over. So subscribe to a great guy and a great champ.
Thank you,
Thanks.
James.
You're welcome.
All right. Let's go ahead and start. Jonathan, what do you have?
A.
You have A. Okay. All right. James?
B, Kanicki.
All right. Kelly?
I'm saying B, Nikki.
All right. Heaven, the correct answer?
It is B, Nikki.
I was thinking he's probably too tall because they were all.
No, the girls were in, but then the two of them fly at the end.
Yeah. The two
Yeah.
like goofy ones.
I see you're putting in the chat, Jonathan. I just don't want to leave you out since you are on the live stream. On the live with us.
Good enough to come in.
Yeah. But yeah, I meant that I don't know how it's done in the musical or the Broadway musical, but I think they did a great job of this scene in the movie. So, but then again, almost every part, like when they with the car and everything, they did such a great job with that. So I'd love to see what it looks like on stage.
James will tell you all about that. He saw it on Broadway. I saw the.
You sound like you're jealous.
Well, no, he just talks about it all the time and says it's better than the movie.
I promised you I wasn't going to talk about Broadway.
But we brought it. Chris brought it up, so we go ahead.
I'm sorry.
I just, in my experience, and it's only mine. Don't send me hate mail. The
Take 'em
Broadway
out.
play. Oh, the Broadway play is always better than the movie. Always. Never seen it fail.
Hey, Pete, thanks for coming in.
Hi, Pete.
Hey, Pete,
says,
nice to see you.
I'm here to see James defend his championship title.
It's the only thing I'm good at, Pete. Thanks.
James was actually a co-champion last week with Jonathan
right.
Chong. So,
The amazing Jonathan Chong.
yes. All right. You got everybody down, Hev?
Yeah, you're good.
All right. Let's go with question number 8. Question number 8. What was the name of the band at the dance? Was it A, Joey Canasta in the Cards, B, Georgette's Planes, C, Jorge Castada and the Empanadas, or D, Johnny Casino and the Gamblers?
Oh, baby, wow.
As Pete said, Jonathan Chong was using Siri.
Jonathan's quite the player. We have
All right, chat, you can put your answers in. Emily says she's seen Grease at a college play.
Oh, that's so cool.
and that actually makes sense because the cast of characters are very, very young in that show. And what they had to do to make this movie is they really had to, dig down to people that looked arguably high schoolish.
Right, right. All right, we got our answers coming in. All right.
I always forget. Can you show it again? I'm so sorry. Okay.
All right. All right, let's start with Jonathan again. Jonathan, what was your answer?
It's D.
Okay. James?
I agree with Jonathan. D.
All right. Kelly?
I'm going to say D, but wasn't it actually Sha Na Na?
Okay.
Most of the band was.
The name of the band in the movie was not Sha Na Na, but they were.
But I mean, weren't they the real band Sha Na Na?
Well,
Yep.
we might want to keep that one out of. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Remember that TV
Everybody
show?
take note.
We might not
I
wanna
know
answer
they
that
weren't
one
called
yet.
that.
All right.
Future question alert.
I used to love that TV show.
All right. Up. All right.
And
Heaven, the correct answer.
D, Johnny Casino and the Gamblers.
You remember that question I was telling you about at the beginning of the James?
Yep.
Yeah. So when they wrote this question out, they only had Johnny Canasta, Georgettes, Jorge Costadas, and Johnny Casino. They did not have the rest of it in there.
Oh.
I actually had. I went in and made up the rest of them and then put in and the Gamblers.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I was really surprised. I'm like, how can you say that's the band when it's only the lead? That was like,
Attention to detail. Very nice.
this one, you should get this one easily.
You're good.
I'm good.
Always
All
worries
right.
me when he says this.
Kelly gets points for getting the later question right. Pete says.
Later.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Jonathan. Thanks for coming in, Jonathan, and happy birthday.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Oh, is it
Thanks,
Jonathan's birthday?
Jonathan.
Happy birthday,
Oh, and
Jonathan.
His birthday this week.
Oh, this week. Okay. All right. So we ready for question 9?
We are.
Question number 9. Which song was used for the spotlight dance? Was it A, Tears on My Pillow, B, Blue Moon, C, Those Magic Changes, or D, Rock and Roll Party Queen? All right, chat, you can put your answers in. No, I think this movie, what is it? I think we've had it on everything that you can possess a movie on. So
Yes.
yeah. But like I was telling James, for some reason, this movie is like every woman's favorite movie somewhere in their top 10 or 20.
Yes.
Except for Heaven. So
Well, I think it's somewhat generational.
I don't know. I think
Well,
Haley loves this movie, if I'm right.
Yeah. Why did you say except for me?
I don't know. You had a look on your face when I said that.
Yeah,
so
I'm about
maybe-
to send you why I had a look on my face.
Well, okay.
Oh no.
No, see, I'm not only known by that nickname by my wife.
Which was a pinnacle moment in Sunday Night Show, Chris.
Oh my gosh. It was like the best line ever.
We should clip that out and send it to Heaven.
Oh, I
Hey, look
just
who's
put the wrong
here.
letter.
The fabulous Taylor. Hi, Taylor. How are you?
All right. Hey, Taylor.
Taylor.
All right. Let's go ahead and start. James.
B.
He says B, Blue Moon. Kelly?
It's Blue Moon.
All right. Heaven, the correct answer?
Well, if I was actually putting what my dad said, I'd be telling you you're all wrong and that it was C because he mixed up his stuff and he sent me C, Blue Moon. But you're all right. It's B, Blue Moon.
Blue Moon. Where
Okay.
they have the triple moon at the end.
Yes.
Right. And the FBI investigation that followed.
Right.
Yes. They can be identified.
That's
Now,
right.
They're at my favorite ride down there at Magic Kingdom. You can see 2 baby elephants bathing under a full moon.
Do you want to know what the most wild thing was the other day? I
What
have never seen those 2 baby elephants spray water, and
Yeah.
they sprayed water the other day.
Oh, wow.
It was
Oh.
amazing.
That's awesome.
So no, when Heaven became coordinator over there, she had to learn every single job in Adventureland.
I haven't learned everything yet.
You haven't learned everything in Adventure. I thought you had
In
learned everything.
Adventureland, yes, but not in Adlib.
No, but in Adventureland, yes, because I didn't know this until she became a coordinator there, that Adventureland and Liberty Square fall together. So Heaven still has the Liberty Square side to learn. So, but becoming a coordinator, she had to learn how to be a Jungle Cruise skipper. And and then, of course, she can pretty much, if we had time, she could pretty much sit here and quote the whole entire Tiki Room show, too.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
It doesn't sound like something I want to do. Thanks, though.
Come on.
That's okay.
All right. Did you get everybody down?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go with our last question of round 1. Question number 10. Which couple is passing out yearbooks at the very end of the movie during We Go Together? Is it A, Kaneki and Rizzo, B, Eugene and Patty, C, Tom and Patty, or D, Danny and Sandy? All right, chat, you can put your answers in. This one I had to go back. I had to go back and find I had to find a YouTube video of this to figure out the answer on. Let's see. All right.
So quiet.
We got some of the answers, not all of them in yet.
Hi, Sandy. I didn't say hi earlier.
All right.
All right.
No,
There we
actually,
go.
Cargo, I had to go in and do a show a while back. And typically I don't have to do that. But I picked up a shift there and I got in there and I was like, oh my God, I've not done this since training. And when you're actually working a rotation shift there, you do like 4 or 5 shows in a row. And I'm like, by the 4th show, I was like, oh, cool. All right, I've got my spiel down. And then someone bumped me out and I said, I just got it. Like, I figured it out.
I may be in trouble with this one.
All right, James.
I thought it was C, Tom and Patty.
Okay. Kelly?
I think Tom and Patty are a couple at the end of the movie, but it's Eugene and Patty that are handing out the yearbooks.
All right.
They are not a couple.
Heaven?
It is C, Tom and Patty.
Oh, I didn't remember Tom handing them out.
Yeah.
Doesn't Eugene get a pie in the face and then he
Well,
walks in?
and later.
Yeah, but after this, Eugene comes up through the middle, and then Tom and Patty come over the side and start passing out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay,
I got that
before
wrong.
we move on, I have to go to the restroom.
Okay. All right.
I'll get some water myself.
All right, so we're done with round 1. So we're getting ready to go into round 2, which is our visual round. And tonight, if you weren't in here when I said, tonight's visual round is name the T-Bird or Pink Lady.
Oh, yes. T-Bird or Pink Lady. Okay.
And I do have one person here. I know somebody's going to tell me they aren't a Pink Lady, but I'm pretty sure by the end of the movie, they were a Pink Lady. So. Well, sheesh. If we are all going, I'm going to go too. You were supposed to
Oh my
give me the
goodness.
Jonathan.
That's funny.
Oh. Some of these, it was kind of hard to find a good picture for certain characters.
Really?
Yeah, to put up for the visuals. Yeah.
Because they're always in a group?
Well, just finding them individually is what I mean.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easier to find one of like, like some of the main characters, but when you start getting into those secondary characters, it's just kind of hard to find individual pictures of those
Right.
characters. Which is funny because I feel like there was like another part of that movie where there was a story building up and they kind of let you know how it ended at the end, but they almost made it sound like they were building up to another romantic story in there, and then it just kind of died off until you seen at the end. So,
All right.
Good questions, Chris.
Yeah.
It was a very good question, group.
Oh, thanks, James.
Stumped us all a few times, which is good.
All right.
So we won't, since you had to use the restroom, we won't go for. We'll get an update after this round. Is that all right?
Sure.
Okay.
I can do it now if you want.
How long is it? It won't take you very long.
No, I have it.
Yeah, it should be pretty easy. It's only 1 point per one. Okay, go ahead.
James has 8, Kelly has 7, Catherine has 6, Jonathan Kong has 7, Kevin has 8, Emily Rose has 8, Sandy has 6, Cargo has 6, Jonathan Mace has 3, and Pete has 1.
Good job, everyone.
How
Fight,
is
fight,
James beating Kelly?
That last question.
That last question. So, like I said, this next round is our visual round. It is name the T-Bird or Pink Lady. So, are we ready for our first T-Bird or Pink Lady?
Yeah.
All right.
You want the character name?
Yeah, the character name.
The character name, not the, okay.
All right, chat, you can put your answers in. I hope everybody came back. I know they said they were going to the restroom as well. Some of them in the chat, so I hope some of them made it back. I guess I should have asked. Oh, Cargo Blue. I had to look this one up. I could not remember his name either. So far, we've only got one answer in.
They don't say it very often.
No.
Have a good night,
That's a good answer, Jonathan. I don't know. I felt like he was the funniest one out of the group. I do.
Oh, I
He's
don't
got
know.
a funny name, too.
All
If
right.
I'm right, I could be wrong.
I am terrible with names. Okay. All right, let's go. James, name the character. Duty. All right.
Duty.
Having the correct answer?
Duty.
His name is Duty. Like howdy. Howdy doody. All right. So we had a couple there get it right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we ready for our next one?
Yep.
This one should be easy.
I know this because
We will accept both the correct spelling and the incorrect spelling. All right, you can put your answers in. Guys,
I am too, Virgo.
I'm
Like, I'm
failing.
like,
Got to go to
that
work in the
guy,
morning.
that
It
girl
was
with the
great
pink
fun.
hair.
Thanks for coming on,
Sure.
Catherine. All right, I think we got a lot of our answers in. James?
Frenchie.
All right. Kelly?
Frenchie.
And Heaven?
One that did the
It is Frenchie.
weird smoking.
Yes. She was kind of, I didn't know if she was like, from the way it seemed like Sandy knew Frenchie before she started going to school there. In a way.
They
Yeah,
certainly
they
got
kind of
close
connected.
very fast.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She
Well, I
brought
think
her to-
Frenchie's the nicest.
Is that
Oh,
what it is?
absolutely.
Because the way it was with me, I felt like maybe the families knew each other or something like that. I didn't, because they just seemed like they were just really close right at the beginning. Like,
Or I feel like sometimes in movies they like make it seem like you have a student who shows a new student around.
oh, okay. You think that's what she might have been like?
Maybe.
All right. What's the young kid's name again with the pigtails?
What if that gives away an answer?
Who is she? I don't know who she's talking about.
I don't know.
All right. Are we ready for our next one?
Yeah.
All right. Here is our next Pink Lady or Teed Bird. All right, chat, you can put your answers in. So this was one of the ones I was talking about that I felt like they started something in it and then it just kind of died off and you found out at the end what happened. It was one of the characters.
I think he has one of the greatest.
Yeah, him and the girl that was supposed to be chunky but is not chunky whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I love his line in the movie. 15 minutes. Is that all it takes?
I thought you were gonna say the line where he tells her, I don't care if you're fat, there's so much more to you.
Yes. And she goes, yeah, thanks.
Is that your answer, Cargo?
Take him out.
Wow, I think that
Side eye guy.
All right, there we go. We got some people coming in.
Oh yes, the girl. She's the girl that's supposed to be chunky. Cargo, the little girl with the little pigtails that eats all the time. I totally connect with her.
All right. Let's go ahead. All right, James, what do you have?
Roger.
Roger.
It is not Roger. It's Petsy.
Okay.
His first name is Roger,
What do you mean? He never goes by Roger.
but his we would have to accept it because his first name is Roger. So, Evan, sorry. As soon as he said that, Kelly, I figured you're going to say Putsy. So if you
It's
answered
Putsy.
Putsy or Roger, you got it correct.
Do they ever call him Roger?
Yes, they do.
Believe me, when I
They
was
do
looking
in
these up,
school.
I even seen the name Roger, and
What?
yes, I didn't put it in there because I didn't figure anybody would answer Roger. And then
The
when he said
principal
that,
never calls them by their nickname. She always calls them by their name.
We are talking about a movie, not real life. It's their nickname.
But the principal, Eve Arden, calls them by Roger.
Well, I don't pay attention to
We both got points. Look at you. You're just trying to deny me. This is quite a
Yes,
show.
I am.
All
I
right.
am.
Let's just
He
make
gets
sure we
minus
understand.
points for that one.
Let's make sure we understand the motivation here.
Deduct 5 points for that one.
We'll only give him 2, okay?
0.
All right, are we ready for our next? I've been going every other, so we know it's going to be a pink lady. So, are we ready for our pink lady?
Yes. There she is.
I think this is the one Argo was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cargo was talking about her.
Are you trying to do that?
Yeah.
All right. Chat, you can put your answers in.
I can do it. Oh, there we go.
I could ask the judge, but I did not send the judge that answer. So.
Yeah, I put it.
Woodchuck. Oh my. Oh my.
Cargo needs to write her own musical with Side Eye Guy and Woodchuck.
She is literally so smart funny. It's ridiculous. And quick funny too. Like super quick.
Wow. See if we get any more answers here. There we go. All right. James?
Jan.
All right. Kelly?
Miss Jan.
Not yet.
Heaven? The correct answer?
Jan.
We watched it last night.
Yes, we did.
I actually thought her name was Dot. So I had to go back and look at it. Her name is Jan.
Dottie. Have you not seen the scene when she does? Yes, I've seen that. Yes. Is it a woodchuck or is it a beaver?
I think it's a woodchuck, but it might be a beaver. I don't know. Is there a difference? Are they the same thing?
No, they're not the same thing. There's a difference between a woodchuck and a beaver.
I grew up in the Southwest. We don't have such animals.
You don't have woodchucks or beavers?
No,
How's that possible?
I don't know.
Rattlesnakes eat them.
I'm in the desert.
Yeah, I know. I also read that after you get past the, what was it, the 100 parallel, all the way out to a little ways to what's on California, that whole area only makes up 15 million out of all the population.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's hardly anything there. Yes, Kelly on my team. Haha. Take that, Chris. All right. Are we ready for our T-Bird?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Here we go. Here he is.
James, give us a nickname.
All right. I love his interaction with the principal of, I'm going to let these people on me this year.
All right, chat. You can put your answer in. John, who is he?
I remember even as a kid watching this and thinking he looks like a 40-year-old man. He does not look like he's in high school.
I went to school with some people that did look like they were 40-year-old men.
Did they have mullet?
The night I turned 21, I went at midnight. I went and bought some beer, and they did not card me. I told my brother, and my brother said, maybe you should have took your hat off. I said, if that's true, I said, Matt, who grew up with us, should have been able to get beer when he was 15. Because he started balding back then. Yes, Jonathan, he's not Danny. Yes, you are correct.
That's right. The process of elimination.
All right, James, who do you have?
Sunny.
All right. Kelly,
Sunny.
Kevin, correct answer?
Funny.
Sunny. There was a guy at my high school that was there for 8 years, so I can relate. I had a guy when I was in middle school. I don't know if that's a thing anywhere else, but when I was in middle school, and we were in the 8th grade, and he'd been held back so much he was old enough to drive.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a long time since my girls were at school. Do they still hold students back? Or do they reassign them to
I don't know.
motivation?
You
I
know,
haven't
it's
heard that
a
for a
thing
while.
with funding. I was a teacher during this whole thing. That they quit holding kids back.
I thought
And they would, but it's almost terrible because, like, if you hold them back in kindergarten or first grade and let them catch up, you know what I mean? But instead, they just keep pushing them ahead. And so when they move into 3rd grade math, it's like devastating. They never catch up. Like,
I feel like they probably should have like restarted the entire 2020 school year.
exactly.
My best friend became an English teacher
Uh-oh.
like in 2021. He said, "This is ridiculous. I've got senior students writing at the level of like freshman and sophomore." He said they're writing their college letters and these are not good. He's like, I'd be shocked if they get accepted. And I thought, he's being dramatic. And I went to my English teacher and she was like, "Heaven, it's bad. It's very bad."
It doesn't get better either.
I was actually held back in 1st grade.
My brother was held back too, and it was good for him,
Well, my mom says the reason why I was held back is because I didn't go to preschool.
I didn't go to preschool either.
She said back then preschool was for the rich kids.
I think I always felt like preschool. Well, we're about the same age, but I always thought like preschool was for the people that their moms worked. My mom was an at-home mom, so I didn't need to go to preschool.
I had it bad. My mother was a teacher, so I got slammed pretty good in preschool. I had to do it with mom. So.
I didn't even want to go to kindergarten. I want to stay home with my mother.
All right. Are we ready for our pink lady?
Yeah.
I failed grades second because I couldn't speak English, and my mom switched me to an English school to tick off my dad, and he's spiteful. So I'm taking it, being Canadian, it meant you were in a French school before? All right. Just in case you didn't know, chat, you can put your answers in. See, I almost believe that kids in the United States should have to learn French and Spanish.
Yes.
But all should learn English as well. I don't disagree with you, Chris, but I think English.
And the only reason why I'm saying that is because of being over in Europe and knowing that these countries know the language of everybody that surrounds them.
Yes.
Absolutely. And when I go to Europe, it's very
got yelled at in Spanish the other day because I didn't know any other languages, and every other theme park knows more than one language. And I was like, "Yo, my dude, I'm so sorry. This is not on me. This is much bigger than me." And he was offended that I gave him the phone with a translator app in order to help. But I was trying to use my resources to the best of my ability, and he did not like that. and then tried to take my phone. So that was a whole thing.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
At least you
goodness.
didn't commit larceny. Geez, I mean, you're trying to do
I
more.
mean, I think a language is a good second language. Here in Arizona, kids have to have 2 years of a foreign language. Which
Right.
I do
almost everybody
think
does
that-
Spanish.
I do think that he was probably just trying to, I think he had gotten over it and was like, oh, okay, I'm going to use the translator app, and was trying to like grab the phone to do that. But his family was leaving. So I was like, no.
All right. Oh my goodness.
All right, James. Who was the pink lady?
The letter writing Marty.
All right. Kelly?
Marty Maraschino, like the cherry.
That's right, like the cherry. Good call.
All right. Heaven, the correct
Okay.
answer?
Marty.
All right.
That's true. Maraschino, cherry.
What I really enjoyed was sign language. I enjoyed taking sign.
I laugh out loud whenever Heaven tips that jug up. It's like, it looks like it's half the size of her.
I know, it's hugeness. It is like, oh my
It's
goodness.
a 73-ounce jug.
So she's getting a workout and hydrated.
Right, you get biceps and hydration. There you go.
She gets
So, I
more
mean,
of the workout at the beginning, and then it goes down.
I drink 2 of those a day. So
Wow. Good for you.
All right. Are we ready? Did you get everybody down? Or you need a little bit of time first.
we're good.
All right. Let's go for our T-Bird. Who is this T-Bird?
Back to Spanish. I did not take Spanish in high school, but I did take it in college because it was required. So I took conversational Spanish. And each
Hey,
week we
Nathan
had to
Ray.
give a little speech, right? Hi, Nathan.
Hey, Nathan. All right, chat. You can put your answers in.
And
So, I don't think they required it back when I was in school for you to have to take a language. Actually, when I was in school, they only required 2 years of math. I took 4, and so if I didn't have to, I think they only required it if you were going to college, and I had no
Right.
plans to go to college.
It
So-
wasn't even required for me. I only had to take 2 years if I wanted to have a core 40, which was a type of degree Indiana offered.
Right, right.
And I apparently decided to aspire as a student and try to get a core 40. And that was stupid because I've taken 6 years of Spanish now and I don't remember a lick of it.
Oops. I forgot it was still up.
I can order in a Mexican restaurant. So that's
Nope.
basically all the skills I need.
I think study of language.
No, I got
is-
told to never take Spanish ever again at that college. Ever.
Oh, wow.
And they would pass me. They would give me an A so I could stay on cheerleading. But to promise never to take Spanish again, because apparently the way I spoke it was so horrific. So
Well, Spanish is interesting
I
because
took
it,
the A and left. Go ahead.
Spanish has many, many idiom and dialects. The Spanish you hear in Spain is not the Spanish you hear in Mexico, which is not the Spanish you hear in Puerto Rico, which is not the Spanish you hear
Right.
in South America. It's very, very, there's common,
That's
Roots
one
and
of
words.
the biggest like complications we have here is when we're trying to grab someone who can translate. They'll say, the guest will say Spanish, and you'll grab someone that you know speaks Spanish, and they'll come over and they'll converse, and then they'll turn around and say that was Portuguese, and I'm like, I don't know the difference if they tell me Spanish.
Yeah. particularly your guests from Brazil all speak Portuguese.
Yeah, but they'll, because they know that it's close enough and that someone can help them, they'll tell us it's Spanish.
It's a Romance language for sure,
Mhm.
but there are subtle differences. The other is the French. Yes, I was just going to say that, Cargo. When I go north of the border to Quebec City or Montreal, the French there is very different than Paris. Same difference, very, very different.
Well, you know, the British say we haven't spoke English over here in years.
Like George Bernard Shaw used to say that the Americans and British are separated by a common language,
Yeah.
Which
All right. James, who's the T-bird?
it's Kaneki.
All right.
Finicky.
All right. Kelly says Kaneki. Heaven?
It is Kaneki.
Yeah, before I went down to Bosnia to serve my time over there, we went and trained in Germany before we went down there, and we had to work with interpreters. So we never worked with interpreters, so they trained us to use German interpreters, and we had a German named Martin, and he was trained by British how to speak English. So he would hear us say something, and he'd be like, what does that mean? And I think the one word he said was, he heard us use the word reckon. And he goes, what does reckon mean? And I'm like, it's kind of like, yeah, sure, yeah, whatever, And that's why I was like, yeah, I guess, and he's like, okay. And somebody said, hey, Martin, are you going to be with us tomorrow? He goes, I reckon. So,
That's cute.
all right. I think I kind of gave you a preview of the next one. So, are we ready for our pink lady?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do know I was looking at like what language is the easiest language for somebody who speaks English to learn. And I was really surprised at some of the answers. All right, chat, you can put your answers in. What was it? I can't. It's been so long since I looked it up. I figure it'd be German, because
German's German's difficult.
Yeah, but doesn't the English language come off of German in a way?
English is a mutt. It actually develops from all the other languages.
Okay.
It was one of the last formed. There's certainly German influences, certainly Latin influences.
I was going to say, isn't there Latin influences?
I think Latin is actually the easiest. And if you can speak Latin or study it, you get a pathway into all the Romance languages like Spanish,
Right.
French, Italian, Portuguese.
My daughter
Because
took Latin, and
There was
because
an
they were
international student who spoke German and they spoke Dutch, and I've never needed assistance with someone speaking Dutch, and there were these two kids. We needed to know how old they were, if they could ride alone, and all of us are like sitting there spouting off different languages, and they're looking at us like, hello, and they said Dutch, and I said, wait, and I like whipped around so fast. I was like, get over here. And that was the coolest thing to hear.
Oh,
her.
wow.
And then she found out, she said, I went and talked to her later, and she said, they live in my same village. And I said, what? And she's like, yeah, they live like 2 blocks from me in the same village.
Wow.
I said, whoa.
I want to say the name, that it might have been Finnish. That was the easier one they said for English speakers.
That could be. I don't know any of the Baltic languages.
Right. All right, James, who do you have? Who is this pink lady?
Rizzo, Betty, Rizzo.
Kelly?
Rizzo. Her name is Betty. Rizzo.
Figured
My
that
mother's
one
name
out.
was Betty, too.
It is Betty Rizzo.
All right. Whoever started the Betty is going to be sorry later. So. All right. Do you get everybody yet? I know, Heaven, we just got them. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
All right.
You're good.
Rocky Horror Trivia. we got to stay family friendly. Is what
Yeah, we can't do a trivia night on that one.
I've never seen it, but I remember kids going to see it at the midnight showing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's have a toast. Throw toast up there.
Meatloaf's in it.
Oh, yeah.
I was so surprised. His daughter married a member of the band. I can't remember what. They're from Texas. but they're like a big metal band, and I can't remember Pantera.
Oh, okay.
And the guy from Pantera who married Meatloaf's daughter said he was scared to death of Meatloaf. I'm like, you're in this great big rock metal band, and you're scared.
Oh, Cargo, good idea. Golden Girls trivia.
Golden
I
Girls.
haven't seen that show. I need to. I mean, I've seen it, but like I used to watch it with my mom back then.
Yeah.
So I need to rewatch it.
All right. We got our answers, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Easiest T-bird to name out of all of them. Coming up. All right, chat, you can put your answers in. I don't
Oh,
know.
there you go,
If
Dad.
I did the Sandlot trivia.
Haley would come.
Sandlot.
I'm surprised. Haley said something about coming on tonight. She didn't come on.
I love the movie Sandlot. You're killing me, Small. Forever. I went and saw it in the movie picture theater. Like, seriously, 6 times. I love that movie.
Cargo says Jinx, Kelly. All right. James, who's this T-bird?
Danny Zuko.
All right. Kelly?
Danny Zuko.
Heaven?
It is Danny.
All right. So we're down to our last one. And this is the one where I know people are going to say, that she isn't a pink lady. And like I said, I think by the end of the movie, she is considered a pink lady. So, are you? Is it all right for me to pop it up, Hev?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm nodding.
Oh,
wow,
yeah.
that picture.
How did you go from the 50s hair to the already 80s hair right away?
In that black leather jacket and those skin tight pants. Not that anyone noticed.
You know,
All
they
right.
actually had to sew those pants on her.
All right, yeah, you can put your answer in. Did they really?
Mm-hmm.
And I agree. I think at the end she was sort of pink ladyish.
Yeah. Well, if we didn't say that, I didn't have a 10th for this round.
You know, I love the scene and I love the song and I love everything about it. But even when I watched it when I was little, I thought, why did she have to change? Why did she have to slut herself up to like catch him? I still don't like that message.
Oh my
But
God.
anyway, that's just me being a hyper mom. I thought she was, you know, why couldn't she just be her?
All right. James, who is this pink lady?
Don't change yourself for a man.
Sandy.
Sandy. Kelly.
Sandy.
Heaven.
It is Sandy.
Is Sandy. All right. So before we go on to round 3, Heaven, can you give us an update?
1 second.
All right. But no, I think probably, you know, I've seen this movie I don't know how many times, but my favorite was always the drive-in scene.
Where he tries to catch a feel.
No, not that part. I'm talking about the song that he sings at the drive-in.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Sandy.
James has
Hey, Dave, thanks for coming in. Nice to see you,
Hi,
buddy.
Dave.
James
To
has
infinity.
27. Kelly has 25. Catherine has 6. Jonathan has 25. Kevin has 20. Sorry, James also has 28. Kevin has 28. Emily Rose has 26. Sandy has
job.
6. Cargo has 18. Jonathan Mace has 3. And Pete has 1.
Awesome.
Good job. Good job.
So who do we got in the lead?
James and Kevin.
All right. So we are going into the round 3. So these are just 10 questions and no multiple choice. So you have to know the answer. That's what makes round 3 the hardest round. So are we ready for our first question for round 3?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Question number 1. At the slumber party, Jan does her impression of the mascot for what brand of toothpaste?
Brush up, brush up, brush up.
All right, chat, you can put your answer in. It's round 3. All right, so we want the brand of the toothpaste, not the name of the mascot. Okay.
I think mascot or brand should be.
I need to move Kelly. I got her down there in the Mike Wazowski position. There we go.
I'm trying to make the words out. Okay.
All right. All right, James. What was the
This
brand
is a
of
weird one. When she sang it sounded like Impala, but I think it was Impana.
Okay. All right, Kelly.
It's Bucky the Beaver or Woodchuck, and it sounds like Ibana or Ipana, something like
Yeah.
that.
All right, Heaven.
It is Ipana toothpaste.
Some toothpaste company missed a golden opportunity to plug its
I wonder if that was a real toothpaste.
I think it was. Of course, I think it's discontinued now, but I believe Ipana was a.
Yeah, it was. It was also a shaving cream.
You couldn't hear that, could you?
Yes.
You could hear the car alarm going off?
Yes. I'm going to be right back again.
All right.
Oh,
I love you, Cargo. With my whole entire heart, I love you more.
This one, I
We
think
used to play Grease at recess.
You used to play what?
Play Grease at recess.
You played Grease at recess?
Yes, my little girlfriends and I would all do the dances and songs and play out the parts, and I was always Frenchie because she has red hair in the beginning.
Oh,
So.
we always played kickball. Which is funny is that's I don't know. Is that something that everybody knows is kickball?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure, there was stuff that you said was only Indiana, which I was really surprised at. So I just want to make sure.
Well, I know kickball and Red Rover.
Believe me,
I'm
when you
going
told
right
me
over.
that
Did
pork
you ever play
tenderloin
kickball?
sandwiches was an Indiana thing, I was like, what? I thought that was an everywhere thing.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Cargo. Yes. While skipping rope. Kids don't do all the fun stuff we did.
No, they sit behind screens and play video games.
They don't go like hang out at each other's houses. Like
You wouldn't believe the
either.
music I was listening to when I was putting all these questions and answers together.
You were listening to Grease Soundtrack.
No, I was not. I was listening to the Killers, Mr. Brightside.
No
All
idea.
right.
You have never heard Mr. Brightside by the Killers?
We're good.
All right.
I got in a whole bunch of trouble for putting sheets of paper in our pool while my friends and I were playing Grease while we were singing Hopelessly Devoted to You, and it got caught in the filter. And my dad was so mad. So mad.
All right. Question number 2. Which character says you're cruising for a bruising?
That's awesome, Cargo.
All right, chat, you can put your answers in.
Hopelessly devoted to you.
Want a knuckle sandwich? Cruising for bruising. James, I was talking to you.
Yeah, okay.
So far, we got one answer in the chat.
This is something any of the T-Birds could have said.
That
Yeah,
it is true. I only remember one of them.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Well, my kids laughed at me today because I was listening to Christmas music today while sewing a Star Wars stocking.
Gotta get in the mood, right, Cargo?
Speaking of that, if you are a Star Wars fan, tomorrow, I believe the best Star Wars series is going to be on Disney Plus, and they are starting with 3 episodes right off the bat tomorrow. It's called Andor. It is all built off of the Rogue One movie. It's about Cassian Andor 5 years before the Rogue One movie.
Oh, cool. You know, I really like the movie Rogue One. It stunk that they all died at the end, but I really like that movie.
All right, James, who said this?
Kaneki.
Right.
Yeah.
It is Kaneki.
But like I said, any of the T-Birds could have said it.
Right, but there's just that one part where he goes, "You're cruising for a bruise."
Yeah. Just like that.
Oh, Cargo sent me a pic. Oh.
Is she sliding in your DMs? What's going on here?
She's sending me pictures of Star Wars Christmas stockings.
Oh my gosh.
Did you want to see it? I don't know if you'll see it. It's not that big of a picture, but.
Oh! Wow, that's amazing.
That is amazing.
You can find those on Cargo's Etsy page. For all I know, Cargo has an Etsy page. And I just. All right. Did you get everybody?
Yep.
All right. Let's go with question number 3. Question number 3. What sport does Danny earn a letter for? This is a good part in the movie where they show him
It
going
is.
through
It's
all the different
hysterical.
sports.
Yeah, I didn't think Cargo had Etsy, but she is on Instagram.
Okay. All right, chat. You can put your answer in.
Okay.
Those are some of my favorite scenes where he's trying the different sports, and the coach is like so calm and understanding.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Thank you, Jonathan, for posting Cargo's link.
Thank you,
It's
Jonathan.
such a great one.
He's amazing. Moderator gold right there.
There you go.
We had to throw the American on there, huh, Jonathan?
Let me answer this one.
What's the matter?
All right. James?
He ran track. Cross country.
Kelly?
Long distance running. Cross country running. It was track. It was, yeah.
Hev?
It was track.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what happened to my camera. I went blurry.
That happens to my contacts every day.
I like it when he's wrestling that big dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, can he
right in the stomach.
the face mask from the umpire?
Yeah.
Oh, we lost Heaven. But no. The guy he wrestles, he looks like a young British bulldog, Davy Boy Smith. When I remember, if anybody knows wrestling, so hopefully my camera will come back into focus. The only way I can get it to do it myself is I have to turn it all completely off. So, all right, are we ready for question number 4?
Yes.
All right. Question number 4: who plays the part of Frenchie's guardian angel?
Who plays the part? The actor's name?
Yeah, the actor.
All right.
All right, chat, you can put your answer then.
Beauty school dropout. It's great.
The old guy that was in all the old movies. What was his name?
I love you, Cargo. That's exactly like he was in these movies, beach movies with Annette Funicello. You know that guy.
Funicello sounds like it should be a dessert.
Oh,
She was quite a dessert in her day.
Right.
I like it when he goes, do they have jugs bigger than Annette? No, nobody has jugs bigger than Annette.
Hey, I couldn't believe I said that on the Mickey Mouse Club. All right. Frankie Avalon. Kelly?
Frankie Avalon.
Heaven, the answer?
Frankie Avalon.
That statement about jugs is a false to say. All right. Let me know when you're ready, Heaven.
You're good.
All right. Question number 5. What is the name of the restaurant where the gang hangs out? Also, where Vi works.
Wait, what was the second part?
It's also where Vi works.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, Josh. Hey, Becky. Thanks for coming in.
Hi, Josh and
Hey, guys.
Becky.
Nice to see
Did
you.
I hear James is serving dessert? All right, chat. You can put your answer in.
It's so cute in the restaurant because all the little waitress outfits have like these fuzzy like buttons that look like snowballs cargo.
What I thought was really interesting, is they don't have those anymore. But those used to be a real staple.
They don't
There
have
was
what
always
anymore?
those sort of malt shops with the jukebox, and you went after school.
Oh yeah.
We actually have, I mean, I know they really aren't prevalent like they used to be, but there's actually one in Flagstaff that has been there since the heyday of Route 66, and it's still operational.
Oh, that's cool.
So we always go there.
Ours was turned
Yeah.
into a coffee place.
Yeah, they sort of trended up and then lost their flavor.
Yeah. Now there used to be one that was about 45 north of us. They actually called it Arnold's. It
Oh,
was
really?
it was a drive-in, and you could go in, and they had one room was dedicated to everything Happy Days, and then another room that was dedicated to nothing but Elvis.
Oh, that's
Oh, okay,
awesome.
cool.
But they have shut down since then.
There is an Arnold's at the end of I-10 at the end of Route 66 in California, in Santa Monica.
Oh wow.
That is still running. Yeah.
All right, James.
The Frosty Palace.
All right. Kelly?
Frosty Palace.
Hev?
The Frosty Palace.
Yeah, it's really cute. I don't think I noticed it, but like their little snowball buttons are so cute. Until I watched it yesterday, I was like, "Oh, that's adorable."
I don't know. Yeah, I meant. I
Yeah,
was trying to
Jonathan.
think if I knew of any place that's open, because usually you can find stuff like that here in Indiana sometimes in different areas. I'm going to try and see if I can get this to focus because it's starting to bug me.
We used to
There we go.
have two.
Yeah.
We used to have two of them near my high school. One was called Check, and another was called A&W. Used to have drive-ins. and
We
they
still
were
have
pretty
an A&W drive-in here in.
Gila Bend has one here.
It just got bought out, but it's still a drive-in. But it used to be an A&W. It was, I think it was
You got
one.
bought out?
Yeah, it's bought out. It got bought out by a couple of guys that came from California.
Oh, wow.
But let's see. But they were, I think they were the last A&W that would sell the alley-oop.
Oh, no
What's an
kidding.
alley-oop?
An alley-oop is a cheeseburger with coleslaw on it.
Right.
Wow.
And then they had all those Mama Bear and the Papa Bear. And
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Frosted Mugs and root beer.
Oh yeah, yeah. But the dining area there is not that big. But I remember
Oh, okay.
always eating there when I was a kid in the car, which is funny because we take the girls. They never wanted to eat in the car. We had to go in.
Oh, why?
Well, it was one of you didn't like going sitting in the car. So, all right, are you ready, Hev?
Yep.
All right, question number 7. Sha Na Na appeared as what musical group in the movie?
Hope you all remember.
All right, chat, you can put your answers in.
I used to love the Shanana TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Bowser.
Yes,
Well,
Bowser.
when this movie came out in 1978, and there was great energy and nostalgia towards the 50s. You couldn't go get tickets to a Sean and I concert. They were so popular. Everybody was sort of bebopping with them.
Well, I mean, Happy Days as a show was probably at its height as well around that time, too.
And American Bandstand was still running,
Yeah.
which was really a 50s show that's kept going. But
All right, James, who was this band Shauna and I portrayed?
Johnny Casino and the Gamblers.
All right, Kelly,
Casino and the Gamblers.
having the correct answer.
Johnny Casino and the Gamblers.
Oops, forgot to go with the chat. We actually mentioned this earlier, and Kelly slipped up and said something about Shauna and I. I'm like,
Ooh, in my notes, I put that question was plus 4 points.
But yeah, I mean, we've had a lot, because the only thing I feel sorry about is if you slip up like that, if you're the only person who might know that answer and have that advantage, is what I'm always worried about. All right.
Oh, did we skip a question?
Did we skip a question?
Uh-huh.
How do we do that?
Unless you have them mixed up on here.
Oh, no, I think I did. You are right. Somehow I skipped 6, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We'll go back. This one, and it's an easy one, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you got everybody then?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll go back to 6. All right. Here we go. Question number 6. Where did Danny, John Travolta, originally meet Sandy, Olivia Newton-John? This means in the movie. Just in case. They're not asking where John Travolta met Olivia Newton-John. They're asking in the movie. I still stand by her nickname as Woodchuck. I don't ever. I think I don't think it's a woodchuck. It was a beaver. Oh, I forgot to get it.
With the woodchuck chuck. Is it a woodchuck? Woodchuck wood.
All right, chat. You can put your answer in.
There's actually an answer to that, like a woodchuck. I forget what it is.
Every time I hear the word woodchuck, I remember that commercial where the guy comes out, "Would you woodchucks quit chucking wood in my yard?" If I'm right, I think it's a Geico commercial. If I'm right,
It is.
I thought.
And then the next one, they're throwing it in the water and just laughing.
Yeah.
Like, cut it out.
All right. James, where did they meet?
They met at the beach on summer vacation.
All right. Kelly?
Beach.
Heaven?
At the beach.
At the beach. They met at the beach. If I'm right, if they said it was Malibu Beach.
It looked like it looked lovely.
I don't know. I was looking up like different film locations, which really surprised me. That I think it was Jonathan in chat who said that he's seen the Frosty Palace in a video, and from what I read, that was actually shot on a backstage in Paramount.
Oh.
So I don't. Maybe it does exist. I don't know. That's what I read. Maybe the Frosty Palace. Then again, it could have been like Arnold. Somebody else.
While he was, maybe he meant in a video, like while he was trying to do research before the trivia.
Oh, I thought he was talking about he's seen it in a music video.
Oh.
So,
But could it have been like a music video from the movie?
that's true. So
I don't know that, but
right. All right. We ready to skip up to question 8?
yep.
Sure.
All right. Question number 8. What 2 Grease characters were related in real life but not in the movie?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay. But like I said, Jonathan, somebody could have recreated the whole entire thing and turned it into an actual business as well. All right, chat, you can put your answer in.
Little munchkin guy.
Ah.
Munchkin guy.
Yeah, he actually came right out of The Wizard of Oz. He tapped his feet and said, "Send me to Grease Lightning."
There's no place like Grease Lightning.
Hi, Mar.
Hi,
Oh,
Mom.
that's all right,
Hey,
Mar.
Mar. Marvelous Mar.
Is this Oz?
Such an elegant and lovely person. Oh, good.
All right, James.
John Travolta and his sister.
Okay. Kelly?
It's John Travolta and his aunt, and she was a waitress in the Frosty Palace, but I don't remember her character's name.
All right. So I know it is Danny Zuko as a character, John Travolta, and it's Vi from there. Now, I thought it was his sister.
Vi, isn't she the old lady?
No. I don't think she's the
Oh.
old lady. I'm pretty sure Vi, maybe she is. I don't remember, but I know
Because his
that,
aunt's been in other movies of his as well.
well, if I'm right, she played the mother of Chachi in Happy Days.
Now that
Isn't Vi the gray-haired lady?
No.
Okay,
Maybe,
Vi's
that's-
the
you're
other.
right. Maybe I got Vi mixed up, but I do know that his sister
Vi's
was,
the dark-haired lady.
okay.
Right.
No, I think you
Right.
might be
No.
right. I think Vi might be, because I think that's who Frenchie talks to.
Yeah, Vi is who she talks to, and that's
Yeah.
played by
But the dark-haired
beauty
lady,
Joan
is-
The
Blondell.
dark-haired lady is his aunt. She's in like a whole bunch of his
I think
movies.
it's his sister.
Is it his sister? I thought it was his aunt.
It doesn't matter. They're still related. It doesn't matter what the relationship is.
Yeah.
Okay. So did
So
I
you're
get
getting
it?
you're getting the points there, Sunshine.
But I do know she does play Chachi's mom in Happy Days.
The one I forgot was in this was Joan Blondell, who plays the sort of blondish waitress that talks to Frenchie. She was an extremely important actress from the 30s and 40s.
Oh wow.
It's his sister.
It's his sister? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Is it
I only know
Ellen
her.
Travolta? Because she was born in 1939.
It's Ellen.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she's born in 1939. When was John Travolta born? How
Oh,
old is he?
He was born in 1954.
54?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. John Travolta is older than I am.
That's not possible.
That's not possible. All right. Are we ready for question number 9?
Wow.
Yes.
So that's why, because she's much older than him.
All right. I really thought this one was going to get everybody until earlier. But question number 9. What is Rizzo's first name? Mar says she's older than you, James.
That's not true. Mara is far too prettier to be older than me.
John Travolta had 6. There were 6 kids
All right.
in his family.
Chat, you can put your answer in.
Ellen was the oldest.
Oh.
Learning stuff every day.
Well, I mean, look, my baby brother is 13 years younger than me.
I have a sister. Well, I had a sister that was 20 years older than I am, and a brother 19 years older than I am.
He's 13 years younger than me and 10 years older than Heaven.
Wow. I have 2 nephews that are like my age. One is 11 months younger, and one is 2 years younger.
We have our cousins are my great aunt's kids. Her youngest son and her grandchildren grew up. They're the exact same age.
Yeah.
Aunt Sheila's kids.
Yeah. All right, James.
Betty.
All right. Kelly?
Betty.
All right. Heaven, the answer?
Betty.
That is correct. Yeah, not only that, but my great uncle, youngest boy, is the same age as my brother, who's only a few years younger than me. So there was a big difference there. I don't know how old his oldest daughter is, but there's a lot of age difference there between them. But he was the youngest of 6. So
Nice big families.
yeah, you don't see that very often. So
No.
anymore. Yeah, they were like the Brady Bunch. 3 girls, 3 boys.
Nice.
All right. Did you get everybody, Hev?
Yep.
All right. Last question of the night. End of round 3. Question number 10. Who sings the opening theme song to the movie, which is also called Grease? Debbie says, my oldest brother is 9 years older than me. I am the youngest of 4. My brother graduated high school in 1970. I graduated in 1979.
Wow.
All right. You can put your answers in chat. I don't feel old like a golden girl. Well, the age is that's just a number. It depends on how old you feel.
I like to be delusional about the whole thing. Wait,
We know.
age.
You didn't even answer my question, what I said in Dave's chat when you were in there.
I will not address it.
And I was only joking. I'm like, we're not supposed to ask Kelly how old she is. So how much do you weigh?
My mother used to do that when people would ask her, because my mom was almost 40 when she had me, and people would be like, "Is that your grandma?" And she would get so mad, and they'd ask her how old she was, and she would say, she would just look at them so cute, and she'd go, How much do you weigh?
I think I seen the robot down there at was it Epcot? He did that. They say it's an animatronic. I don't think it's an animatronic. I think it's some guy that's on one of those because the way he moves more like a human. But all right, James, who sang Grease?
Very good.
Barry Gibb.
Very good. Yes.
All right, Heaven, you want to give him the answer?
Frankie Valli.
Frankie
What?
Valli. sang
But
Grease.
Barry Gibb wrote it. That's
didn't-
where we're getting.
That's not what
Getting-
I said. Who sings the opening song to the movie?
Oh, I'm so sorry. We were thinking who wrote it because
You know what? When you said that to me yesterday, I was surprised because I thought it was Frankie.
yeah, I thought it was. Well, I thought it was. Well, it's no. Who wrote it?
Well, that's okay.
Yeah. See,
So that's what we were thinking because
who
I thought it was
sings the
all
opening
Bee
theme
Gees.
song to the movie, which is also called Grease?
Darn, I was just all thinking about Barry Gibb.
Frankie Valli. All right.
Okay, there's a tiebreaker.
Heaven has the tiebreaker questions.
So it is James, Kelly, and Kevin.
Oh,
Ooh, a three-way tie.
So the first question is, what did Sandy's parents want Danny to come over for?
I know this. I know this.
So we got James and Kelly. We'll wait for Kevin to put his answer in.
I know this.
Only child parents. Devices really early when dad remarried. Had my sister and then my brother 2 years after. I actually found out when what was it, 2018, I had 2 half brothers. Actually, I have 4 half brothers and 1 half sister.
Wow, what a blessing.
They don't talk to me, so
Oh well, they're lost.
waiting on Kevin. So
Once again, the question is, what did Sandy's parents want Danny to come over for?
okay, James,
T.
Kelly.
See,
All right, we go on to the next
Okay.
question.
and then he goes,
Who
I don't
Well,
like
before we do this one, you're gonna love it.
who is the main female character in Grease and the main character in Grease 2?
Who's the actress?
No,
the characters.
the character.
Character.
So the
We want the main
female
character in Greece and the main character in Greece too.
Oh gosh,
Main
I'm gonna have
females?
to pull that Michelle
Yeah.
Pfeiffer.
I'm sorry. Are we going with character names or actresses?
Character names.
character.
I feel like she was she related to Sandy? I don't Just hot garbage.
Waiting on Kevin.
I love Michelle Pfeiffer in Hairspray. So good.
Oh, she was terrific. There again, a great movie.
I love the movie. It's so good.
It was better. I can see the light.
Oh my goodness. Taylor and I went to go see Hairspray.
All right.
And that night we went to Target and bought the soundtrack. We were obsessed.
All right, Kelly, what's your answer?
I want to say it's Max. I'm only going Grease too because obviously we know Sandy and Danny. But
We're just asking for the
Max?
female lead
Oh,
character.
Stephanie?
That's one.
Were all the female characters?
It asks for the lead female character in Grease and the lead female character in
Sandy.
Grease. Okay. James?
I'm out. I had Sandy, but I've never seen Grease 2, so I put Janie.
All right. Heaven?
But that's the end of me.
Hey, Kelly, you get your own banana.
What? No way!
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Sandy and Stephanie.
Yay! I was going between Susie and Stephanie, but I want to say it was Stephanie. I had a friend named Stephanie, and she was all excited.
Nicely done there,
That
Kelly.
memory
Nicely
came
done.
back.
Chris, I believe you have the address for that banana.
I believe I do. I've sent 4 of them there.
I'm gonna spray paint mine gold.
It's just pretty cool. I'm gonna cover it in packing grease because you want it for grease.
Good job. Cool.
So next week we're gonna go with a trivia that you never ran out of questions. We're gonna be doing general knowledge trivia next week. So nothing fancy. So you never run out of questions from general knowledge trivia.
How about you do useless knowledge? Like I'm
General
really
knowledge.
good at
General
that.
knowledge
I'm, like random useless knowledge.
That's general knowledge.
Next week, fans, we're in week 20. So we go 24 weeks in this first round. So competition is always play because all your points are accumulated.
Actually, we haven't done an update for the points, but Heaven doesn't have all of them. I still have points here that I have not given to her. So
I also wouldn't have an update right now, even if I had them all.
right. So
But remember, you can play for pieces of art by Chris, or you can play for an autographed picture of Chris with a mullet.
you're probably gonna get both. Is what it's probably gonna go. So, all right. So yeah. So next week, general knowledge trivia. So I'll be here. Heaven will be here. The Mickey Bunch will be here. If you want to be a guest, just send me an Instagram telling me you would like to be on. I'll invite you on. And I think that's it. Anybody else have anything you want to tell? I'm sorry. Did you guys want to tell what's going on or anything?
No. Just visit us Sunday nights, 9 p.m. I have
Sunday night, we'll see you.
All right.
And
But
it's always fun
definitely
to
check
see
out the
everybody.
replay of Chris and Margie.
For
Sorry.
you folks out there, again, subscribe to Addie Family Adventure. He's getting real close to 1,000, and we'd like to be able to put him over the top. He's a cool guy. He's got a cool daughter, Heaven, great wife, Margie, other daughter, Haley. Just a wonderful family. Hit the button. Do him a favor. Do yourself a favor.
Right. I also just tonight released a video of me and Margie reacting to TikToks. So if you want to go check that out after this too, that'd be great. But that's going to do it, everybody. Thank you all for coming in. I hope we all see you next week for more Top Banana Trivia. We'll see you later. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.